Hey everybody, happy Monday. Feliz lunes. Feliz segunda-feira. All right, it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. And my week is not starting off great. Talk about the workout first. So I'm not quite done. I still have the bar loaded up. But I wanted to kind of talk through what's going through my head right now and kind of put things in perspective. So today I was already planning on doing sets of 10 and I did those. So I did Zercher squats for 145 for 5 sets of 10, and then just got done doing the trap bar deadlifts, 5 sets of 10 at 270. So those were all over body weight, which is cool. But I came into today's session hoping to just clear my mind, right? That the garage gym is my safe space, my zen. And it's not working today. And I'll tell you why. I've been pushing really hard for about a year and a half now at lining up some pretty cool research in another country. And so much so that one of the languages that I speak when I do these intros was a language I've been working on to be able to converse at a minimum level of, conversational fluency in that country. And, so back in September of last year, had everything lined up. Literally the day before I was going to go, and the professor kind of canceled on me. He's like, I can't host you. Things aren't going to work out. And that happened to be right at the same time we were playing some geopolitics games. And I was kind of like, maybe that's it, maybe not, I don't know. So anyhow, funding being the way funding works, kind of had to tee things up and get things set up again. This year being kind of a weird year for research funding. Finally got everything kind of lined up, ready to hit the ground running. Got a hold of a professor. They're like, yeah, we started exchanging dates, lining stuff up. And today got an email that says, guess what? We're not going to host you again. So, I'm looking at, just putting things in perspective, right? I've got books that I've been using, got a 412 day or something Duolingo streak. There's another app I use every day, driving to work. Like I watch, like kids' TV shows in the language, all kinds of stuff, right? Just trying to, pound that in my head. Plus, putting together briefs, working on stuff to make this happen. Emails, writing things up, formatting things, just all the things you got to do to try and kind of line things up and get things going. And it happened again. And now I'm like, should I go for it one more time, right? Like, is it the old, adage, third time's a charm? Maybe. I think I'm going to give it one more shot. But at some point, right, you got to either fish or cut bait kind of deal. And man, I'm pretty close. I'm pretty bummed out, pretty beat up by the process, and come out to the gym and I'm still bummed. I mean, it's going to get better, I'm a big boy. I've been around a few years. I'll figure something out. But, it's stuff happens, you try to line things up, you try and make plans, and stuff just falls through, and it sucks sometimes. No matter how much work you put into it, sometimes things just don't work. So you just got to pick up your ball and move on. I got a meeting this Friday with a professor here locally. Maybe I'll work that angle. As I continue my graduate coursework, hopefully working towards my doctorate, maybe I'll work the angle through academia. Sometimes it's a little bit more, more advantageous, a little bit more agreeable, that they'll, academia and academia are a little bit more eye to eye, maybe, as opposed to institution to academia is the way I'm kind of coming at it now. I don't know. Just a bummer. Stuff happens. Just kind of venting now. Did a whole bunch of deadlifts, put myself out of breath. Still on my mind. Still got to do some accessories. Going to try and get those in. Kind of out of gas right now, both physically and mentally. Sometimes, man, it just sucks. But the measure of who we are is being able to pick ourselves back up and then one foot in front of another again. And it's absolutely true. And sometimes you're down, sometimes you're mad, angry, depressed, whatever. And I get that, man. I've been through all those emotions. And all I can tell you is the thing that keeps you going is to keep going. All right. So I'm going to finish up here, trying to keep my physical state in good shape, because I know the physical supports the mental and the mental supports physical, all that kind of stuff. And we'll just keep on moving forward. All right. So I hope you guys out there have a great week ahead. Happy Monday. Feliz lunes. Feliz segunda-feira. Espero que você tenha uma ótima semana pela frente. Folks, have a great week ahead. And don't forget, get in those gyms, hit those goals. Sometimes they keep moving, keep hitting them, and get swole. Peace.